Thanks for joining me for another edition of The Law of Attraction. It's not every day that a brand new sport gives spectators something new to cheer about. High school cheerleaders across California are about to begin juggling a third set of pom-poms, this time under the guidelines of the California Interscholastic Federation. This is thanks to a bill signed into law in October, sponsored by former cheerleader, cheer mom, and Assemblywoman Lorena Gonzalez. Competition cheerleading is soon to be an official high school sport in California, starting with the 2017-2018 school year.
All the parents are very excited that it's becoming a sport.
But it's not all cheers from everyone just yet. Some question whether game cheer, traditional competitions, and the sport of competitive cheer can all work together.
It's tough because I think a lot of times the girls want it to be considered a sport so badly because they feel people don't view them as a sport, but they know at the same time that they are viewed as athletes.
Personally, it doesn't change much for me, only because as a cheerleader, I know that we've always been athletes.
But the problem isn't feeling like an athlete. The problem is that the official title of CIF sport means competition cheerleaders will be subject to rules they never had to deal with before.
Right after the last season ends, we have our tryouts, and then we go into practices and prepare for this entire year basically, and that's going to be taken away because now that we become a sport, we have to start on this date, and the date will be equal to like pretty much all the other CIF sports, which they don't start until like a few weeks before their season.
USA Cheer, the national governing body for cheerleading, has launched a version of competitive team sport called STUNT. It's a spring sport and it fits within the CIF guidelines.
It's a head-to-head match. They have quarters. There's a beginning and an end. It's really, kind of derives from cheerleading, but creates the athletic and the technical components of cheer to really create the sport.
Head-to-head contests will also give Mira Costa cheerleaders the chance to compete against the same rivals their classmates compete against. That doesn't happen at large traditional competitions.
Our school rival is Redondo because they're like right across the street from us.
It's like our whole school's rival, so
They're really good. It's always fun to like match up, like who has better stunts.
We haven't generally competed against each other, I've noticed. There's so many competitions that it's kind of hard to always be at the same one, so we haven't gone head-to-head against our rivals or most schools around us.
It also provides an opportunity for the school to cheer for the cheerleaders.
It's really hard to get people like to support us or come to competitions, but like if we were going against our rival, I think more of them would come and support us because they know, hey, we got to support our school against their school.
Mira Costa's coaches are confident they'll still be able to compete in traditional cheer competitions once the new rules about cheerleading as a sport take effect. For the next 2 years at least, they know that's the case.
I think probably 2 to 3 years, our eyes are definitely set on getting back to Orlando.
Orlando is the National High School Cheerleading Championship held every year at Disney World. The last time Mira Costa made it there was 2012.
It is the Nationals. It's televised on ESPN. To say, we went to Orlando and won Nationals, that's the Nationals you want to win.
Mira Costa cheerleaders are among nearly 100 California teams registered for the spring season of STUNT. The first STUNT National Championship is scheduled for this April in Sacramento. Do you have thoughts on how competitive cheerleading can work as a sport? Let me know by tweeting Law Attraction TV. This has been The Law of Attraction with Stephanie Haney. Thanks for watching. Now subscribe.